Are you looking to buy new construction in Palm Beach County or the Treasure Coast in 2022? Well, with the market starting to normalize a tad, traffic's beginning to slow down a little bit with these new communities, and these builders are starting to get very aggressive with their incentives and with their financing options.
Show me the money.
But this is creating new pitfalls for buyers, and as we've seen over the last couple of years, we've seen these builders put our clients and other buyers in some compromising positions when purchasing new construction from them. And you also might have some questions like, what's the best builder? Or should I use the builder's financing or pick an outside financing company? So don't go anywhere. Hi my friends, if this is the first time you've been to my channel, my name is Lee Brickey, and on this channel we discuss everything real estate in Palm Beach County and the Treasure Coast. So if any of that interests you, you should subscribe to this channel. So go ahead and slap that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our real estate tips and tours. So let's get into it. So with the market shifting, there are some good things that are coming out of this market shift that can help you save some money when buying new construction. So I prepared a few bullet points to go through so that you know where you can save some money and also where you might get caught up spending more money than you thought you were and experience some real aggravation. So number one, you have a right in the state of Florida to have representation when buying a home. When you're buying new construction, some of these builders are incentivizing you not to use a real estate agent. Trust me when I tell you that you're going to want to have a real estate agent on your side that has relationships with builders and their agents. Also, this real estate agent should know the market very well where you're looking and should know which builders are having issues with clients and which builders are not. Because there are some builders out there that I would suggest my clients not do business with because of experience or research that I've done on these builders.
You may have hoodwinked everyone else in this backwater town, but you can't fool me.
And keep in mind that the builder is going to pay the real estate agent to work with you, so it costs you nothing to have them represent you. And we have seen our clients need us for everything from financing issues all the way to warranty issues. And since we're on the financing issue, you're going to want to make sure that you're getting the best deal on the financing. With these builders, they're going to want you to use their financing to get the incentives that they're offering. But some cases, the financing that they're offering just doesn't make sense enough to take the incentives. For example, we've seen builders not wanting to take VA loans. And with all of the new rate hikes, these builders are offering locks, but these locks are costing a tremendous amount of money. And if the rate improves, we're seeing these builders financing companies not lowering the rate. You're stuck with the higher rate that you locked in. Where if you go to a mortgage broker who's using PennyMac or UWM, United Wholesale Mortgage, which are the two largest lenders in the country, but they only work with mortgage brokers, you can get a 6-month lock for very little money, and if the rate improves, they're going to give you the better rate. And this is going to be important, especially if you're going into contract now, because over the next 6 to 12 months, we could see mortgage rates significantly decline because of what's happening right now with inflation. Also, the builder's going to want you to use their title company. And that's pretty standard, but here's the difference in you buying a resale and buying new construction. Most builders are going to make you pay for your title insurance policy, which could cost anywhere between $2,500 to $5,000 depending on what the house cost. But in most cases, if the seller is choosing the title company, they're paying the title insurance cost. So here's one case where you could negotiate with a builder having your title insurance paid by the builder. Another thing that you can negotiate now, if you're paying cash or you're using an outside financing company, to go ahead and get those incentives that the builder is offering that previously over the last couple of years they would not give you. Also, another thing you want to be aware of when running around looking at new construction, when you walk into one of these builders' offices and showrooms, they're going to want you to sign a form saying that you were there and giving them all your information. In some of these forms, there is small print that says that if you did not come in with a real estate agent, that you cannot now have representation.
What you talking about, Willis?
Now, some of these builders that I'm speaking of have good relationships with a real estate agent, and if you're using one of those agents that's been working with that builder, the agent can pick up the phone, call the builder's agent and say, hey, I have a client coming in. Can you put my name in the computer that they're with me? And then if they decide they like one of your homes, then we will come back in together. But keep in mind that when going into these builders, you want to let them know you're being represented by an agent. If they tell you that you can't use an agent if you come in without one, then you might want to wait till your agent can go with you.
Do not go in there.
Then you're also going to want to understand how the builder's contract works. I get a ton of questions all the time. Lee, my builder says that the house would be ready in 10 months, but now they're telling me it's 12 months. Or Lee, they said the house would be ready in 10 months, but it's now ready in 8 months. Understand, when you sign the builder's contract, that contract is in their favor, not yours. It gives them the opportunity to extend the build or close early. And when that house is ready, they're going to want you to close on it. Now, some of these issues that builders are having are supply chain issues and also labor issues. It's just been a nightmare with labor and supply chain. So I always tell clients, give your builder a little bit of grace with supply chain issues and the labor issues, but you're not going to give them that much grace because, they're still making money and running a business. We've actually had a couple of clients where we've had to have their whole house inside repainted or cabinets pulled out and new cabinets put in just because of shabby work. So the next thing you want to be aware of is the builder's warranties. All builders have warranties. They're different. Some are better than others, but you want to be aware of the warranty, because pretty much every builder has a 1-year wall-to-wall warranty, meaning they cover everything in the house for at least 1 year. With that being said, you're going to have the opportunity to walk the property. If there are any major things wrong with the property, say foundation, roof, windows, doors, you're going to want to have those things repaired before you move into the house. Now, there are certain circumstances where I've seen a client where their lock is about to expire and they have to close. So some of these major repairs, like we just had one where they had to replace the window, have not yet been completed. So this is where a good realtor comes in to make sure that they're on top of the builder and the agents getting that repair done, so that you're not stuck out waiting months and months and months trying to get a major repair done. Because in most cases, you're going to have 2 visits. The first visit is going to walk the house with the builder to find anything that may be needed repaired. And the second's going to be the day of closing. You're going to walk the house before you close. If these repairs are not done and you're not satisfied with them, then you don't have to close. You can extend the closing till the repairs are done.
How long do you think all that'll take?
2 weeks.
Really?
Now, one of the questions I always get is, Lee, why don't you talk about certain builders and certain communities? That's because me personally, I would not buy from that builder or buy in that community. And I'm not going to tell my clients to do anything that I wouldn't do myself. Now, keep in mind, some little small issues you might want to go ahead and close, as long as you have confidence in the agent and the builder that they're going to get these repairs done for you in a timely manner, which in most cases, if you're dealing with the right builders, you're going to be able to have these repairs done. Now, once you close on the property, you're either going to talk to the builder to have repairs done, or you're going to talk to their warranty company. And they all work differently. For example, Coulter only gives you 3 visits. So you're going to break up everything that needs to be repaired in the house in 3 visits. And when you have these visits before the 3rd visit, sometime in the 10th or 11th month before the warranty ends, and you're going to want to have a inspector come in and inspect your home from top to bottom just to see if there's any repairs that may be needed that you are not aware of. For example, a roof tile is broken or you're missing some insulation. You would have never known that unless you're on top of your roof or in your attic. Now, with supply chain issues, prices going up the way they are, the volume of traffic slowing down, these builders have escalator clauses, meaning that if the price of the materials go up higher than the builder has anticipated, they could raise the price of your home before you close. But in any case, be aware of these different clauses in the contract. I would suggest that before you work with a builder, you might want to go online and do some research. When you're doing that research, keep in mind, especially with the supply chain issues and the labor issues we've had, there's going to be a lot of complaints on many different builders. The things you want to look for though, lawsuits. When you start seeing lots of lawsuits, that becomes an issue, because now you're talking about people suing for things like the foundation cracking. We were in a house a few months ago where we're walking the home and there's a big crack right down the middle of the foundation. The real estate agent told us that the builder had replaced the tile, but it had cracked again, and that the builder had told the seller that the foundation was just settling and that after about a year they could retile the house. And that was just a lie.
Liar, pants on fire!
Because there's no reason that foundation should be cracking unless it's a bad foundation. So there's some research to be done when picking a builder in a community. That research you can do through your real estate agent, and also you can do online, and then share what you find online with your real estate agent and see what they have to say about it. But go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me who you think the best builders are and who you think the worst builders are. And then also share any experiences that you might have that could help others that are right now in the market to buy new construction. And if you like this video, go ahead and like this video, because I really appreciate it. It lets me know I'm sharing the right kind of information with you. Also, again, if this is the first time you've been to my channel, don't forget to slap that subscribe button right there. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of our real estate tips and tours. And you can watch our next video on new construction right there. And you can watch some of our home tours right there. Be kind to each other, and I'll see you next time.